Nigeria Institute of Landscape Horticulturists, in collabo with Ministry of Physical Planning, Housing, Urban and Regional Development, don set out to do 3 days workshop training with the team Collaboration on Training Program for Edo Clean and Green Initiative, wey start on Wednesday 10th to Friday 13th January 2024 and dey shele for Odige Oyegun Public Service Building, Benin City, Edo State. Ogbonge people wey tender for the training na Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Physical Planning, Housing, Urban and Regional Development, Osikena Ojo, State Chairman, Nigeria Institute of Landscape Horticulturists, Edo State Chapter, Paul Osa Osula, and ogbonge resource persons wey go lecture for the workshop. Resource persons Comrade Emmanuel Bankole, wey be the Presido, Nigeria Institute of Landscape Horticulturists, Professor Uwachiha from the Department of Crop Science, Uniben, Dr. Adewuyi Benedita from the Department of Crop Science and Horticulture, Federal University, Oye Ekiti, wey be the Vice Presido, Nigeria Institute of Landscape Horticulturists, come lecture on landscape and planning, plant materials, stocks of plant materials, water management, planting and ornamental plants, and their herbal uses.
You are planted now, the next thing will be maintenance. You want to maintain, and I told you that it's very important. Even if your preparation is well done, everything is planted very well, if you fail to maintain properly, you don't enjoy. So adequate maintenance is also very important. What are those maintenance activities that you do? I just mentioned some of them. Also in determining the type of tall grass you want to use, the function, and also determining the location. Some of them love shade, some of them don't love shade. Some of them can withstand waterlogged area. So you have to be conversant with your location, the environment where you want to, and determine which of them. There are so many of them, just enhance some of them. This one that's information. Yeah, go. Okay, good. That's what I was talking about. For coffee, you can see bill of they have a tree that is planted with different tall grasses species. So if you want to, you know that you just go there. There's a machine that will help you to remove bill like that. You just cut, they just cut abuse. As professional rendering services, your client will expect the best from you, and you can't afford to fail. If you fail to deliver to your client, you'll be losing your clients, and you'll be out of business before you do it. So it's very, very important. If you are doing a contract to establish, what we discover is that poor proposal, because you want to get a job, you just put up until you want your own amount of money to be very low. When you take the job and it's properly executed, it will count against you. Nobody wants to hear the story like that. Because I want to take the job, that's why I build myself low. It is very important as a professional. You don't compromise standard. That's the only thing that can market you. Initially, it may look as if maybe some people, because sometimes people want good things, but they are not ready to pay for it. But as professional, that ethics you must maintain it. Quality service, good value for their money, then you don't compromise that. Those are the mistakes that you see people make. You don't say anything you want to take it, and you go with it, and they'll be using against you. That boy, no. Or abandon project. When you do it halfway, the money can go nowhere, you abandon it, it's going to be used against you. So, we're talking from the point of view of professional, practitioner. Those are the challenges that we almost see. We must be ready to continually improve yourself professionally. You must be ready to maintain high professional ethics. No cut corners, no shortcuts. If you do shortcuts, it cannot lead to you want to make it quickly. Also can lead to your exit from the business.
Cutting or planting, you plant material. You get it? While sowing, you do what? You sow seed. So seed you sow. Plant material you plant. These are technical terms. Okay. Then mulching. You have to mulch. So you mulch your plants. This is done mostly during the dry season. Now everywhere is dry. There's a matter. The heat is much. So soil moisture gets easily lost. To prevent that or to reduce that, you have to mulch. Okay? Then cover the soil with dead or decaying leaves to improve its quality. You find that the mulching materials, when they decay, they help to improve the soil. So not just to reduce moisture loss, but it also helps to improve your soil. Okay, it cools the soil and reduces water loss. It also protects the roots of the plant and suppress weeds. So you weed less when you mulch and when you mulch properly. So water management. You also need to manage water in your nursery, in your garden. You water regularly, you can do it daily, you can do it at 2-day intervals. Apply your fertilizer at the right time. Apply your fertilizer at the recommended rate. Use the recommended source. Then the methods to apply, your plant will do well. But importantly, do not apply fertilizer to dry soils. Good cultural practices are the insect and disease control method. The best method to control the disease, the best method to control the insect is to use what? Good cultural practices. As I've been telling you, first I told you, do not let your garden be waterlogged. That is number one cultural practice. Ensure your garden is clean, sanitation. Ensure it's clean. All these things will be same. Spacing. The spacing should be as recommended for the plant. When they say plant at 25 cm by 25 cm, ensure it's 25 cm by 25 cm. When it becomes closer, it becomes more dense in terms of moisture, and you are inviting disease already. So ensure that your cultural practices are well kept.
Ornamental plants can be classified differently. We have the indoor plants. Those are the plants that are within the environment. When we're in the university, we put these plants in water and put it in our window, and it will climb our burglar. Those are indoor plants. We have outdoor plants. Yellow bush is all around us. It's very good in designing our environment. We also have shade plants. Most houses and some institutions, they will remove trees from the environment, and they are going to suffer the consequence. The first consequence is that environment will be very hot. Imagine going in a hot environment, you'll be sweating, and then the level at which, if it's an institution, the level at which the student can learn will be low, because the class will be hot, they'll be sweating, they will not be able to concentrate. So the shade plants is very important for our environment. And then we have medicinal plants, as I've showed you, eucalyptus. We have pot plants, the one as was shown in the video that we watched. Example, we have begonia. We have avenue plants in your institution. Those trees that are lined along the road are called what? Avenue plants. Then we have spot plants. These pot plants, to place them in strategic places in your design, because I've told us that landscape design is not just installation of plants. You must have put your design down where each plant will be, and it must be purposeful. When you want to landscape, you don't just plant. You have to consider all these principles. There must be harmony, there must be proportion, there must be simplicity, there must be good color combination, unity, balance, and scale. All these are important in landscaping.
After the short break, Resource Persons Architect Oviasoge Akugben Collins, lecturer from Abruzali University, and Dr. Halima Musa Ibrahim from Naija come lecture on the importance of landscape architecture in landscape delivering and uses of ornamental plants for job delivering.
Landscaping is maintenance. Maintenance in landscape architecture is even more important than building maintenance. Because if you don't follow up immediately, what you have put down is gone. And most of landscape architecture work is outdoor. And right now we are having what we call climate change. Landscape architecture involves the planning. The first one is planning. Second one, design. The third, construction. Followed by management. So when we are talking about landscape architecture, especially most of the architects who are here, they are familiar with what I'm talking about. Without the landscape horticulturists, landscape architecture will not survive. Human and environmental landscape deals with improvement on the environmental health, especially now that we are talking about climate change. If you stay outside now, there will be more than, or if you stay unnecessarily under the sun nowadays, you will suffer from this heat wave we are talking about now. So how to calm down the effect of this heat is what this landscape architecture is talking about, and affects your health. If you are a landscape architect, when you are designing, you must be conversant with all these elements. We have some elements. We want to design fence, we want to design pole, we want to design walkway, we want to design hard surfaces. They are there. You have to know them.
As I used to tell my students that being an ornamental student or horticulture student, you are one of the best students ever on the surface of this earth. Because it is that horticulture that was recognized by our Creator. When He was creating man, God is creating man into a garden. And this garden is filled of ornamentals. So, I want to say that ornamental plants is a plant of life, and that you find yourself practicing it, either by studying it in that institution, or you are a practitioner, then you are doing the ordained job. Yes, it is an ordained job, because if man were not to be created in a garden, it means we have come to suffer and suffer and suffer and return in that way. But because our Creator meant enjoyment for us, He wants us to live in a well-planned and serene environment. He created us into a garden where we can enjoy, where we can rejoice. In that note, I want to say that ornamental plants are grown purposely for their aesthetic. And these plants are not just flowers. We have ornamental shrubs, hedges, trees, bedding materials. And we have the fruit aspect of ornamental. We have fruits that are used as ornamental garden. Also, ornamentals are taken in the indoor or outdoor. You have some ornamentals that are kept in, while some are kept outside.
Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Physical Planning, Housing, Urban and Regional Development, Osikena Ojo, State Chairman, Nigerian Institute of Landscape Horticulturists, Edo State Chapter, Paul Osula, resource persons and participants for their talk with our Tory person, Pelumi Mukoro, come here and say,
we dey here where we can look our young people, young graduates, where we say we take into our ministry, make it be say they continue the work where we they do for Edo State, so that it go better for everybody for Edo State. Now why we dey here this morning? The people where be say can't talk to these people, we can't teach them some things. Now people where they call horticulturists, now they be the members of Nigerian Institute of Landscape Horticulturists. When you talk of a landscape horticulturist, now those people will be say that they make sure say our environment say they clean and green. As we all know, this earth, as we call this world, as we look at environment, now make it be say we fit live. The trees and plants with they around, now they give us oxygen. Now they remove the carbon dioxide for night. If all those things not there, then the environment not good, and then of course all of us go suffer. Una know say our governor Godwin Nogega say Obaseki, he put for ground say make we do plan. The plan be say make it be say our environment it go good for us as we dey now, and then all our children and grandchildren wey dey come after us, the environment go still dey good for them. Na be the reason why be say we dey do wetin we dey call 30-year master plan, both for Benin City and the entire state in general, wey we dey call the Edo regional plan. This plan na to make sure say even as we dey here wey we go enjoy the earth, the children wey dey come after us go still enjoy am too. They no go suffer anything because of the fact say maybe where we live before them, we spoil the whole place. So as such, that master plan go make sure say house supposed to dey where e supposed to dey. Not be say we go construct house for on top of where water supposed to pass, wey later now we go come dey get flooding issue. We go get school for where e supposed to dey, hospital go dey for where e supposed to, market go dey for where e supposed to dey. Na be that master plan wey we dey talk. Na the arrangement of all the buildings wey we go get for ground. So this training wey we dey do so na to make sure say even like person like me now, I don dey work for over 30 years. We get to make sure say we train people wey go come after us, wey go make sure say they will fit continue the work, to make sure say the thing wey we put for ground will fit continue to be successful. Not be say when we don comot, the day now go come start to dey learn. Na that time now they go come start to dey learn the work. So make them learn the work now, put for ground, in order to be able to sustain. That word sustain, make it be say as e dey today, e go still dey after where we don comot.
This program what we do today na to encourage the people when they do towards the green environment. The governor himself get am for mind say they go do Operation Green Edo State, so that when we green Edo State, those many nyama go comot. We get am on mind say they go plant trees, follow streets. People go plant trees for their houses. So for us to fit achieve them on time, since government don't employ people when want work for that area, now the honorable commissioner can reach us, make we can help them train these people for this Operation Green Edo State. Once we train them finish now, we will give them some plants. Make they go plant for Kora City. From that plant, they will know whether they don't learn the training or not. But we on our own will see they supervise the work. Make sure say those plants not there, because so keep plants na sin. It be like say you kill human being. So we go join them, we go encourage them, we go work on so that when the place green, it fine, sickness go come out. Many things when not good go come out.
This program where you come for now to help the youths. You see, before now they talk say you they no get job, wahala na they do for town. But the initiative what the government do now, bringing them together, will go a long way to empower them. So, and the new city where the government build self, if government no do this one, I will say go bring people from outside Nigeria, make them come they do them. So it's a very good initiative. Say government say these young ones, so make we empower them. So and you see all of them different background. So at the end of the day, they don't go far, then go enjoy from the outcome of this thing what they do for here today. See what we do for them today now, we not to just call attention to waiting in the sea. Now, then they talk say they won't do landscaping. We can't tell them how, if you want to do landscaping job, what you go do, which step you go take, which one go come before this one. Now we tell them. Again, we tell them about this plant where they see. Apart from we use them to decorate, then they beautify. Some of them they get power to cure many diseases. So those are the things that we do today, and go see continue, sir.
I have been able to tell my people the importance of ornamental plants as medicinal uses. Ornamental plants, they around you and they have many uses. They very useful, but because people don't know, they die. At the time they die, they go use that ornamental plant, that flower where they that backyard, then go put them around, decorate the grave. Different ornamental plant, that flower dey. For instance, we call one Acalifa. E dey good for nursing mother, control skin disease, control many ailments. That mother-in-law song, Sansevieria, also dey good for low sperm counts and many other ailments. You go use them for it. So this Nigeria Institute of Horticulture, Edo branch, don dey do great thing o. Make you come join us. There you go learn many things about ornamental plants, about
how to use that ornamental plant.
We now the training wey be like say government they bring so that we go fit make Edo State better, and we go use the master plan, the one that they produce, so to guide the development for the state. Now what we come do today be say we come for training, and the training at Nigeria Institute of Horticultural Practice. Now they come teach us today. What they tell us be say how we go fit use green to make the environment better, the importance of green. They don't tell us how how this landscaping, so this grass that they call landscaping, how they use grass to they make the environment better. And they can tell us one thing, say all these chiro they overlook, so they get medicinal function. All of them they do small like different things. Like for instance, I tell us say cancer gets cure, but many of us don't know that shower shop tree that won't get cure. So the program be say when we don't learn all of these things now, it go fit help us to tell people say, see you, it's good to make you plant tree, may you practice better culture and horticulture, so that when you go see the benefit tomorrow, you no go dey vex for yourself. You understand? Normally, you know say tree, when you do on that tree, everywhere they cool, but if tree not there, everywhere they hot normally. So now most of what we will learn today be that one. And also the program like this now, you see they help us to know say it's good to make we dey go back to nature, because many of us we dey feel say nature not get benefit, but the truth be say nature get benefit, and all of these things is good for our society. So now waiting I don't learn be that one.
So far we don't undergo so many training, just like as we see for today now. They even invite Nigeria Institution of Horticulturists, make they come train us on landscaping and some use of plants. We already know say one of the benefits of plants now, they give us a beautified environment. Environment will be say they fine. They even give us good oxygen in and out breathing. You understand? And they can't talk about landscaping. Sometimes when you go some places, you go see the way they use different plants. They make some places they're so beautiful. So if you be say that kind of knowledge, we get them on how they use them. You go see say those states within the next 1 year or even 2 years, you go see say we get a very beautified environment. The whole place go look nice. Those are our median where they divide between two sections of road. They go beautify in such a way that different grass where they go use, plants where they go use, the whole place go look fine. So the training they very good, and if we continue like this, say we they continue to bring in more graduates to make that they train them like this, you will see say the state go they move forward, and before you know we could become one of the best states in Nigeria. I appreciate the opportunity where the state government give us to come learn.
The Edo Clean and Green Initiative na sustainable implementable plans where the Edo State government come up with to convert waste and to get people in the state to plant trees. Make una not forget say, as we see am, na so we dey talk am. We know they take blame. From Benin City, Ekata Ojesele, TMC TV News.